Let me ask you a question. When you're speaking English, do you have to stop to try to think of the vocabulary or try to translate from your own native language? If so, this video is for you. This means you lack fluency in English, and that's what we're talking about here today. So I get asked this question really all the time, almost daily. And the question is, I'm doing a series here, by the way, of FAQs, frequently asked questions. And the question that I'm addressing here today is, I was just asked today on my profile page actually, is how can I speak English fluently? Now, this is a challenge. This is a difficult question to answer in a very short time, but I'm going to do my best to answer this question for you here today. So first of all, what is fluency? Well, fluency means that you don't have to stop to think of the vocabulary or to translate from your native language or to try to formulate the sentence in English. It means that the language flows in a natural way. Okay, so that's what speaking English fluently means. And it also means that you enjoy doing it. You enjoy speaking more because you don't feel stressed out. So how can we do this? Well, if you are at a stage where you feel like you cannot reach that next level of success and you want to get over to communicating, with confidence so you can achieve your goals, achieve success, make your dreams a reality, you're going to have to speak English fluently. Okay, now if you don't need English to achieve your goals, well then this video is not for you. But that's what I'm here to explain today. So I've broken this down into 3 major phases. Okay, and this follows the natural approach of learning a language. First of all, we have understanding clearly, then expressing yourself confidently, and finally communicating effectively. And for you to become fluent, you need to get all 3 of these results. So first of all, understanding clearly, the first thing that you need to realize is you need a new lifestyle. If you don't speak English fluently yet, you need to adopt a new lifestyle that will give you the habits you need to get enough exposure and practice so you can speak English fluently. Okay, so you need to make it a lifestyle. You need to create a schedule for this. And you need to understand the concept of immersion. This is the best way to become fluent in a language, okay, is to become immersed in that language. That means that the language is around you every day, okay? Everything you do, you're thinking, you're seeing, the language is just all around you every day. So you're getting a lot of input, okay? That means reading and listening. And then finally, or understanding clearly, you need to understand how the language works. Okay, you need to grow your vocabulary and your correct usage of the language. You need to understand how to formulate correct sentences and how to use the language correctly, how the language is used. Then in the second part, the second main result, or the second main thing you want to focus on, is expressing yourself confidently. Okay, again, following on from the natural approach. Imagine a baby. Okay, first of all, the baby is getting a lot of exposure, right, in their lifestyle, right, of the language. And then after a while, they start to express themselves. Okay, so you need to be working on your pronunciation. You need to, now, I don't think it's essential that you get a specific accent in English. You just need to pronounce clearly. You can do this through listening and repeating exercises yourself. And then speaking fluently comes from practice, okay? Once you're understanding, you're growing your language skills, you need to practice speaking. And this is halfway through the process. This is halfway through the steps that I'm sharing with you here today. And This is the point where you need to shift from thinking about doing it alone to doing it with people. Because, what is English? What is it? It's a language. A language is meant for sharing your ideas and communicating, connecting with people. Okay? Too many people are out there trying to do this on their own. Right? Now you can create your lifestyle, you can improve your understanding of the language, grow your vocabulary, work on your pronunciation, and to a certain extent, speak on your own. But now, once we go to the second half of this process, you need to start thinking of it more in terms of a community, connecting with people. So you can work on speaking alone, self-talk it's called, and it is helpful to improve fluency. This means you speak to yourself, okay? You narrate what you're doing throughout your day. You can talk about how you're feeling. You can talk about your plans. You can talk about what you see around you. All right. You can tell yourself stories. Now, this scientifically, this helps fluency. But the problem is when you meet other people, you don't have that experience. You don't have that confidence. So you need to be doing it both ways. You need to be speaking to yourself and you need to be speaking to other people as well. So at this point, we're shifting into our mindset of thinking of doing this with other people, speaking fluently. And then the next thing is to be able to present your ideas clearly and confidently. So again, you can do this on your own, but you also need to be doing it in front of an audience, in front of real people to get that experience. A lot of people who contact me, they have practiced presenting or speaking themselves, but once they're put in a situation with real people, they freeze. They don't have that fluency anymore because they don't have that experience. You need experience. Confidence comes from experience. Okay, let's move over now to the final phase of communicating effectively. So you understand phase one, understanding the language, create your lifestyle so you're immersed in the language, you're understanding how the language works. Phase two, you're expressing yourself, you're working on being able to share your ideas. Phase three, you need to put everything together and communicate in real time with real people. Phase three, communicating effectively, cannot be mastered on your own. You need to be doing this with real people. So communicating effectively, there are 3 different types of practice that you can do to improve your communication skills and communicate fluently. First of all, structured conversations. This is where you can go back to your correct usage. If you want to practice using a specific area of the language, you do it in structured conversations. So you're specifically using that target language that you need to practice. Role plays are a great example for doing this. Then you need to practice engaging in discussions. All right. So this is less planned, more spontaneous. So you're working this way, you're really developing your fluency, okay? Engaging in discussions about general topics with real people. And then finally, we have these higher communication skills where you really bring everything together and you have to work with other people and communicate with other people, sometimes in a group setting, and you have to bring all these skills together and really be able to achieve your goals in English, persuade people, work in a team, and things like that. So in as short, this is not a question that I can answer in a short time. Okay, there is a lot to becoming fluent in English, but this is the best way I can give you a quick general answer, general overview of the process, and that is how you can speak English fluently in English in as short time as I can do it. All right. If you need help, more guidance, or come up with a specific plan for you and your situation, comment help below and we will get someone to contact you and see how we can help you see clearly of how you can reach this goal. That is the frequently asked question of how do I speak English fluently? Go out there and practice, everyone.